Hello there, everybody. My name is Patrick Allmond from Focus Consulting and StopDoingNothing.com, and I thought I'd make a quick video today to show you how some of the Facebook analytics work and how some of the numbers that some of the other internet consultants or quote-unquote Facebook professionals are showing you are incorrect, and how the analytics work behind the scenes and how it's not always the likes and the reach that affects things. I want you to see really what goes on behind the scenes and really how some of your numbers that you normally think are good can go down while the other numbers that most people don't talk about actually can go up. So here you're looking at a fan page for one of my websites, StopDoingNothing.com. This is my business coaching website, and here is a fan page that's associated with the business coaching website. As you can see here, I've got a nice motivational picture of Tony Robbins that's eventually going to be replaced with my picture. I'm very much anti-lazy. And like a typical fan page, you can see I've got my activity going on up here, I've got my new like activity over here, and I've got my analytics graph up here, and then I've got all the normal fan page stuff you see down here. Now this page has been getting a lot of play recently, and it's getting somewhat popular. I'm very happy with that because it really helps me help other people from this business coaching page. And I'm a big fan of looking at my analytics to see what's going on behind the scenes. So on a regular basis, every couple of days, I'll come in here and I'll pay attention to my analytics to see what's going on. When you don't have management ability of a fan page, these are the only analytics you get to see right here. 1734 likes, 1386 talking about this. Most fan pages have a very small proportion of people talking about this in reference to their likes. So one of the analytics you want to take a look at is what percentage of this is this. And this is a pretty decent percentage. That's well over 50%. If you ask me, that's probably more like 75% or something like that. But that's a very high number. And that's just due to some of the images I've been sharing recently have been maybe a little bit more uplifting, a little bit more bold than some of the other motivational things I've shared recently. And so my stuff has been getting shared a lot and a lot of likes on it. So let's dig a little bit deeper in the analytics to show you some of the things that most Facebook and most social media consultants won't show you. From your insights, you can click on See All, and there are 4 different areas in the insights: the overview, the likes, the reach, and the talking about this. Now I'm going to show you what you should be completely ignoring and what you should be paying attention to. First of all, as a quick kind of overview, or for you to know really quickly whether or not you're going in the right direction or not, just look for the green. If things are in the green, you are doing the right thing. Don't worry about comparing your fan page to somebody else's. As long as things are in the green, they are going up. Total likes. We all know that more likes are better likes. However, this number is not really that important. Neither is this number. Most people like to tell you that these two numbers should be skyrocketing. You should be getting as many likes as you possibly can because that'll increase your friends of fans. And all friends of fans is if you were to take all the friends of all these 1734 and add up all those numbers, you would get my 833,000. These two numbers are okay, but do not fret over these numbers. These are not important. What is important are the next two, is this number right here. People talking about this, the engagement number. Don't worry about this one either, but people talking about this is one of the most important numbers you can possibly get. And I just noticed, to tell you the truth, that my number 1602 is actually coming pretty close to the number of actual likes I have on the page. And this is just, here's the typical help. What is people talking about this? People who are creating stories, likes, posts, comments, shares. This is the number right here that you want to obsess over increasing. As you can tell, right now mine is going through the roof. It's off the hook, and I love it. And it's kind of evident right down here by the graph of people talking about this. As you can see here, my stuff has been slowly increasing over time, little by little. But recently, my stuff has been climbing. Now, you'd find that's interesting because, look, it's interesting that all this is climbing while my actual people reach is on the decline. That is because even though I'm reaching less people, I'm having a more effective reach with the people that I am reaching. Now if you look at here, this is 1401, people talking about this. This is 1602. Pay attention to the dates. This says 12/1 through 12/7. This says 12.3 through 12.9. That's something else you have to look at in your Facebook analytics. Pay attention to the date range. Usually the numbers you see are not current, they're a day or two behind, and it's a rolling week. So 12.3 to 12.9, 12.4 to 12.10, things like that. It's a rolling week of analytic information. It's not a given day or a given time period. It just kind of rolls over time. And of course, as you come down here and look at your individual posts, you'll see that reach, again, is not important. It's okay. Reach is not important. Engagement is important. Talking about this is important. And virality. Virality is really the people talking about this, I believe, divided by the reach. So recently back here on 12.4, I posted something that was insanely popular. And by the way, nothing we're looking at here right now on this screen is promoted. This is just all organic stuff. All this engagement, all this talking about this is coming from likes and shares. And this one right here has been my most popular one so far, and that's the reason my graph went up so much here. Let's go on to the next page of analytics, likes. Again, it seems kind of odd because most people will say as your likes go up, all of your important numbers will go up. Well, that's not true at all. Look at my numbers. For some reason, my numbers have been declining on the likes. I'm not quite sure why. I'm not too terribly concerned over it, but it doesn't really matter. The likes I do have are more effective likes. So even though my likes are going down, over here on my overview, my people talking about this is going up, and my weekly total reach is going up. So all the right numbers are going up. Let's hop over to the third one again, reach. This is a tab that I really would not worry too much about. Reach is just telling you how many people are seeing your content. Now, the problem with reach is Facebook is assuming that every single person they put your content in front of is seeing your content, and that's a very untrue statement. Just because you put something in someone's wall doesn't mean they're actually seeing it. So don't worry too much about reach. I mean, it's a nice number to know to go up, but don't fret over it because the number really is a farce. You don't know how many people are seeing your content. Facebook could be putting something on someone's wall and they scroll right by it and they never see it. That will be counted as a valid reach number even though it was a bogus reach. What I do like on this one right here is that my viral numbers are going up. So even though my organic and my paid numbers are going down, and by the way, I am paying for a kind of promoting to a certain demographic here. That's different than a paid promoted post. I'm not paying for any promoted posts right now. I'm only paying for some advertising to drive a certain demographic here, even though my total reach is going down and my paid reach is going down. My organic is going up. My viral is going up. Why is the viral going up? The viral is going up because of the shares and the likes and the comments on my posts. So for Facebook reasons, shares, comments, and likes are gold. That's what you want right there. Don't worry about the number of likes on your page. Worry more about the effectiveness of the likes you're getting. And again, the numbers right down here prove my point. My visitor numbers, the people visiting my page are bouncing up and down all over the place. There's no consistency going up here. However, I can tell again from the virality up here that the people that I am reaching are more effective. They like my content more and they are more willing to share it. And you would rather have 10 rabid fans, 10 raving fans, than 1,000 kind of mediocre fans. And that's what it looks like I'm reaching right now, is I'm actually gaining an audience. I'm gaining a following here of people that are liking what I'm posting and they're sharing it for me and they're liking it and they're talking about it. Let's hop over to the last one real quick, talking about this. This is where the gold is to me. Of course, you have the typical demographic information up here, but look at this. You're talking about this is shooting up, and what that means is the people that are friends of the people talking about your content, that is shooting up here also. For the most part, these two graphs will always go hand in hand. You can tell here back a little bit for viral reach, I did have some decent reach here, but it declined there a little bit. But recently, I've been just sharing things on the page that have been motivating people to take action on what I'm saying. Whether it's click on a link to hop over to my page, or to like my content, or to share it, it just doesn't matter. I have very effective followers. They like what I'm doing, and they are resharing it. So again, let's do a quick recap of your 4 possible analytic areas and what you should be paying attention to. On the overview tab, don't fret so much over total likes. Don't fret so much over friends of fans. Do fret and do try to get this number up. And you get this number up by likes, shares, and commenting. Don't worry too much about this number. And of course, you always want total subscribers to go up. Look at these numbers right here. Virality. You want those numbers going up. Reach, not so much important. Engagement in talking about this, very important. And also, when you mouse over a particular analytical number, please pay attention to the date range on there. I point at my screen, but you can't see it. Over on the like page, you know what? Not too concerned about this page. This is just the number of likes I'm getting and the number of unlikes I'm getting. Hopefully, the blue number will always be higher than the green number. Reach. Again, reach is not too terribly important, but what is important is viral reach right here. People seeing content that's being shared by the people on your fan page. And on talking about this, this is the graph that I love right here. I look at my demographic information a little bit, but talking about this is shooting up. And as a result of that, the viral reach, the friends of the friends that are actually sharing my content, how many of those am I reaching? I hope this has been productive. If you would, go hop over and like this particular page. This is the Stop Doing Nothing page at facebook.com/stopdoingnothing. My name is Patrick Allmond, and I hope this video has been informational for you. You take care and have a great day.